Good morning, Village School, and welcome back to another edition of the VDS News.
Your newscasters are Anya from the Weiner class
and Abha from the Weiner class.
Today is Friday, May 10th, and is day 3.
Today's character education thought of the day is
Lead by example.
Now to Anya at our weather wall.
Today will be cloudy and expect some showers. The current temperature is 60 degrees. The high is expected to be slightly higher at 74 degrees with a low of 56 degrees. The current humidity is 100%. Tomorrow looks mostly sunny with a high of 65 degrees and a low of 50 degrees. Looking at the radar, we see scattered showers, so we could see a little rain today. There will be outdoor recess. Our moon continues waxing. A full moon is less than 2 weeks away.
Thanks, Anya. Today's lunch is cheese or pepperoni pizza.
And don't forget those sides and veggies.
With seasoned broccoli, fruit, fresh vegetable crudité, and fruit.
Monday's lunch will be a turkey cheeseburger with lettuce and tomato.
Served with seasoned broccoli, garbanzo beans, and of course fruit.
At this time, please stand as we honor our country for the flag salute.
I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Today is day 5 of the NJSLA testing. Only one more day to go.
Keep on focusing and hard work. Just a reminder that some sections of the math test will have a calculator and some will not.
Now to Ms. Fornell with Copying Kind and some more helpful strategies.
Good morning and welcome back to Copying Kind. Mrs. Carr and Mrs. Verona have Copying Kind. They make their classroom a fun place to be. Their students shared that Mrs. Carr and Mrs. Verona always make them laugh and they really brighten their days. And when their students are having a bad day, they comfort them and really care about them. Thanks both of you for making your class a fun and caring place to be. Mr. Martinez was Copying Kind. He always helps students with their morning work, math, writing, and actually everything. Even if they have trouble at lunch, he helps them out. When his students have a bad day, he brings joy to them, and they appreciate it. Sounds like it was easy to catch Mr. Martinez being kind. His students see it all the time. Sometimes the kindest people are those who really notice what people need. Mrs. T's student shared that she notices everything. She knows how her students are feeling. She's there to help when they need it, like when they're feeling mad or if they need help with social studies. She cheers us up if she notices we are sad. Our days are better when they are filled with Mrs. T's kindness. Thank you for noticing your students, Mrs. T. They have really noticed your kindness. Mrs. Beach was Copying Kind. Her students shared that it is so nice having her in their classes. She always helps them with their studies and encourages them to try their best. If someone has hurt feelings, she is always there to help us. Thank you for your kindness, Mrs. Beach. Sounds like you're always there to lend a helping hand. Your students appreciate it. Miss Uhays and Miss Loyacano are Copying Kind. Miss Uhays and Miss Loyacano know that it's hard for teachers to always remember related art schedules on half days. This fabulous duo noticed that another teacher forgot to pick up her class from gym. Miss Uhays and Miss Loyacano worked together to get their class back to the classroom. Thank you so much for lending a helping hand. Miss Grande was Copying Kind during testing. While testing a small group, she always made sure that they were comfortable and happy and enjoyed taking this test. Thank you, Miss Grande, for making kids feel so special on testing days and every day. Mrs. Fisher and Miss Oklepa were Copying Kind. Each day they greet families in the office with a smile when grown-ups are dropping off or picking up their children from school. They're always happy to lend a helping hand, and they usually know the answer to any question you ask them. And if they don't know it right away, they're able to find it out. Thank you, Miss Oklepa and Miss Fisher, for your kindness. Now, before I send you back to the announcers, I do want to share one more strategy with you today, and that is thinking about a happy thought. It could be a memory from a birthday party that you had or a family vacation, but the trick is to use all of your 5 senses. And if you ever forget what your 5 senses are, they're all right here. So it's what you see, what you hear, what you smell, what you taste, and what you touch. So put yourself in your memory and think about all of your senses to help you get there. This is a great strategy to use before you start testing so that it can help get your mind and brain ready for learning and showing what you know. Thank you. And now back to our announcers.
Today is a school spirit day, and we see a lot of baseball gear out there. Way to share your baseball spirit, VES.
Monday is another school spirit day. Wear what makes you comfortable.
We know you've heard about the Matilda performance tomorrow, but there's one more familiar face from VES that we haven't seen yet. Look for Miss Beeson acting in the next clip.
Good morning, VES. My name is Miss Hunt, Matilda's teacher, and tomorrow is a very special day. The book Matilda will come to life on the Montgomery High School stage at either 1:30 in the afternoon or 7:30 in the evening. Raise a hand if you've already bought tickets. Oh, good. And don't worry if you haven't yet, because you can get them at the door. I do so hope that you are there in the audience. Please come if you can.
Miss Honey, you don't ask children to come to the performance. You tell them to come to the performance. I expect to see each and every one of you tomorrow at the Montgomery Performing Arts Center, either at 1:30 or 7:30. Or maybe I will send you to Chokey.
You'd better be there.
Looks like Miss Trunchbull is demanding your attendance tomorrow. Tickets are still on sale, but not for long. It's going to be a can't-miss show.
This week we have been celebrating Teacher Appreciation Week.
All week staff members have been voting for some fun awards.
Now to Mrs. Macaron to announce the winners.
Good morning, everybody. I'd like to thank you for all of the ways that you showed appreciation to your teachers this week. You're awesome teachers for everything that they do. And we'd also like to thank our MESPTA, especially Mrs. Scrow, who put together a great Teacher Appreciation Week for us. We have some awards here. As they said, teachers have been voting all week. So our first award is the Coach MVP Award. And that's for being full of helpful advice. And that goes to Mrs. Fornal. Then we have the Umpire MVP Award. That's for being even-keeled and fair. And that's Mrs. Furman. There's the Always Cheering Other Fellow Teachers On Award, and that goes to Miss Trzynski. There's the Working Well with Everyone Award, and that was awarded to Mrs. D'Amato. The Catcher MVP Award is for catching on quickly to new ideas, and that goes to Mrs. Bauer. The Pitching Ace MVP, always pitching new ideas, Mrs. Dunham. The Rookie of the Year Award, a new teacher who has made a big impact, Miss Franey. Then there's the Practice Stamina Award, always getting in extra work at the end or beginning of the day, goes to Miss Barbarash. The Keeping It Positive Award for always having a smile on their face goes to Miss Pliskin. The Sports Swag Award for having the most stylish wardrobe goes to Miss Busen. The High Energy Award for having the most physical or mental energy goes to Dr. Bell. The Team Captain MVP Award for exemplifying great leadership goes to Mr. Dolan. We have one last drawing for 4 upper box tickets to the Somerset Patriots game. Here's our drawing. That goes to Miss Singer Slack. So thank you for all of your votes this week, and we'll get these awards to all of the teachers.
Thanks, Miss Macaron.
A huge thank you to all of the VES staff members who make Village School such a wonderful place to learn.
Unfortunately, we don't have much to update you regarding Mirkwood and his expedition to Everest.
He is still not feeling well and staying away from base camp as to not get anyone else on the expedition sick. As we know more, we will update you.
For the BS Network, this is Anya signing off.
And Abha signing off.
Tune in on Monday for the next edition of the BS News.
Have a fantastic Friday and a super weekend.
Remember, Blazer says be your best at BES.